Hey you guys, my name is Andrew. Just a little bit about myself. I am a U.S. Marine veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. And since then, I've just been kind of looking for ways to help out small business owners kind of win in a world where it's been really tough on small business lately. So this is the area that I've kind of gotten into. Basically, what I want to do for you guys is give you some tips on how to improve your online presence, and I'm going to get into a little bit about why that's important. So the first thing I wanted to touch on is just take a quick look over here. So I saw from your website you guys work in Scottsdale, but I know you work all over the valley too. But just give you an idea for kind of like what people are searching for online. So I can go here and I can look up Roofer Scottsdale gets searched about 200 times a month on Google. Roofer Scottsdale AZ goes for an additional 100. And there are tons of other keywords out there. Roofing companies in Scottsdale, roofing companies in Mesa, Phoenix. All the surrounding areas. And with this kind of volume these searches have, you can see how this would add up really quickly if we got all this traffic driven to your site. This could easily translate into 10, 20 new leads for you guys a month. So I just want to talk through a couple things that would be really helpful to you guys. And at the end, if you guys like what I have to say and you want to come back and get a little bit more information from me and maybe work with me on how to do this and how to optimize, awesome. And if not, that's totally fine too. I'm just here to give you guys some information and hopefully it helps in some way. So the first thing I wanted to go over is content directly on the website. So one thing that you'll see, and by the way, you guys have a great looking website. One thing I would mention is it's really important to highlight those keywords. We're looking up here at the keywords people search. It's really important to highlight the keywords that you want people to find you for in your content. So I'm looking through your content here. I do see roofing company in Scottsdale. That's awesome. But I'm looking through and I'm not seeing a ton of other specifically location-based keywords. Adding those in your content could be something that's really helpful to getting your website up towards the top of the rankings for some of those keywords. Just as kind of a reference point here, if I Google Scottsdale roofing companies below the map pack, and we'll talk about this in a sec, below the map pack, the first couple of your competitors that come up are Irish Roofing Company, and all these are directories, as you can see, like BBB Expertise. The first two actual companies that come up are Irish Roofing Company, which was up there at the top, and Roof Repair Scottsdale. So if we take a look at their websites, we can kind of go through here and see that they have keywords with locations kind of all throughout. So these, roofers servicing the Phoenix Tucson Metro. Let's see. All right, so right at first glance, these guys actually don't have as much content on here as I thought. So they probably have more backlinks playing in, which is the next thing I'm going to get to. Sorry, this wasn't as good of an example for content as I was hoping for, but anyway, content does play in significantly, and a lot of times with your competitors, we'll see if these guys have more location-based keywords. Yeah, so you'll see these guys right up at the top: Roof Repair Scottsdale, Expert Arizona Roofing, Scott Roofing, Scottsdale Roofers. So this is a better example. This is more what I was looking for. These guys have a lot of content that directs people, basically tells Google, hey, if people are searching for Scottsdale roofers, we want to be towards the top of the rankings for that. So that's kind of the content thing I wanted to touch on. That'd be one point to help is to add some more location-based keywords into your content on your website. Second, I wanted to touch on backlinks, which I mentioned when I was talking about these guys a little bit. So when it comes to backlinks, that's basically the site, or excuse me, the power that other sites kind of lend to your site when it comes to the rankings. So with backlinks, we're really just talking about another website referring to your website from theirs. So this is you guys right here. I can see you have 126 backlinks. That means you're mentioned on other websites 126 times from 20 different websites. And so that's gotten you ranked for 52 different keywords. We can take a look at what some of those are. A lot of them, has exactly to do with you guys' with your name, Eco Roofing. And then down here we do see some of the more location-based ones, which is awesome. Except for if you look over here at the position, it's down at position 47. So that'd be pretty tough for somebody to find you looking for that, because they'd have to be all the way back on, like page 4 or 5, which isn't ideal. So in order to get you up on the front page, which is where we want for customers to actually see your site, we would want to add some more backlinks. And just again, as a point of reference, the same two competitors, Scottsdale or Irish Roofing Company, excuse me. These guys have 702 backlinks from 111 referring domains. So you can see that's kind of where they make up for the lack of content when we're looking at their site. They may not mention the keywords as much, but they throw a lot of power at their site from other sites. And as you can see, that has them ranked for 300 organic keywords, and as we can see over here, on the first page for Scottsdale Roofing Companies. Similar situation over here with Scott Roofing Co. They actually have significantly more backlinks, 4,000 backlinks, 300 and something referring domains, and a lot of keywords. So that's the second tip is getting more sites referring to your site. Brings power to ranking your page. The last thing I wanted to touch on, I said we'd come back and talk about the map pack later, is citations. So basically what a citation is anywhere that the information for your business is grouped somewhere online. This is most commonly in directories like the Better Business Bureau. Sometimes it's sites like Chamber of Commerce, places like that, just anywhere your business info is displayed online in a grouping. And that affects your ranking in the map pack quite a bit. So you can see the top 3 Irish Roofing Companies here again, but then these other 2 are actually different from what we see here on the front page. That's because these guys have a lot of citations. I'm sure if we went and looked, in most of the directories that list roofing companies here in the Valley, they'd be on most of them. So one thing that you could do to outrank these guys and get into the top 3 positions here is actually, we have ways of going in and seeing what citations they have, and then we could go after those same citations, get those citations for your business, and then of course get other ones that they don't have to make sure that we're not just even with them, that we're actually getting ahead. So those are the 3 main things I wanted to touch on, and basically in summary, if we combine the 3 of those things, basically what you get as a result is that you guys end up ranking highly here in the map pack with citations. You'd end up ranking here on page 1 for not just this keyword, but other keywords that Scottsdale roofers, Phoenix roofers, Mesa roofers, any keywords that we wanted to target. And that would just bring a lot of volume to your site and a lot more contacts and potential customers. So anyway, thank you so much for your time. I hope this proves to be useful. I'd certainly love to hear from you with any feedback. You can just respond to this to the email that I'm going to send you this video in, which is andrew@sovereignseo.agency. Or you can give me a call at, the number is 623-276-6859. Again, thank you so much for your time.